Dr. David Rudolph. I'm an ear, nose and throat surgeon who first met David over 30 years ago, and at that stage I'd been in practice about 5 years and was really looking for improving and advancing our audiology, which was really a weak part in our practice. And at that stage David started working with us, and then Louise, and then the team just continued to grow and grow as we grew, delivering outstanding audiology to my patients at that time.
Hello, my name is Peter Summers. I've been a patient of Dr. Citron at South Shore Hearing Center for 25 years. And what manifested that is I did a lot of meetings, what have you, and I've been always faking it. I think I'd interpret a question a person would ask me, and in some cases, much to my embarrassment, I answered the question incorrectly because I really never really understood it.
Hi, my name is Pat Carlton, and I'm from Scituate, and I have been coming to South Shore Hearing for 11 years. I first noticed that I thought I had a hearing loss. My husband and I would be sitting in the family room, and the doorbell would ring, and he'd look at me and goes, "Okay, I'll get it." Or the dryer buzzer would go off. He goes, "Okay, I'll get it," when I would absolutely not respond. So then I went to an ENT to be evaluated, and he referred me here for hearing tests, and of course it turned out that I had a hearing loss.
About 4 years ago, I developed a sudden hearing loss in the right ear with severe balance problems, and this time came to see David in a different light, came as a patient, and required firstly significant testing of the inner ear to see what was going on with my ear and to see what was causing the balance problems, which was the major problem at that time. My balance rehabilitation was also helped along with David's techniques, which we did right in this office.
So that brought me to wanting to find out what could be done, if anything, about my hearing loss. I was recommended by friends to come to Dr. Citron, and fortunately I did. And a relationship evolved over the past 25 years in that capacity. And it's really had a life-changing event for me, because finally I'll be able to talk to people, understand what they're saying, and carry on a rational conversation rather than always nodding my head yes or no, or not really fully understanding the question that was posed to me.
So that was when I started wearing, that was my first pair of hearing aids. I'm a social worker, and I really wouldn't have been able to continue in my field if I hadn't had the hearing aids, because it's, you know, when you're talking with people and they're a little sad talking about something, their voice drops, and it really has been able to help me in my profession. One day I was in a hurry, and I went out to the car, and I said, "Oops, I forgot my hearing aids." And then when I came back, walking back out to my car, I heard the birds singing, and I hadn't even realized I had been missing that.
The hearing loss continued to be a problem, especially when I was able to get back to work as an administrator at the hospital. And at that time, I noticed significant hearing problems, especially in meetings. And at that stage, my demands were extremely high, and I was extremely fussy with the variety of hearing aids which we tested. And David showed great patience in selecting the appropriate hearing aid for a person with relatively minor loss, but high demands in meetings.
So it really had a dramatic impact on that. Plus my wife, God bless her, she'd always be asking me a question, and I'd say, what, repeat that, repeat that. So it was great for me to be able to have a pair of hearing aids prescribed and change those hearing aids over the years to adapt to the new technologies that are constantly being provided by the manufacturers. And fortunately, the staff at South Shore Hearing has been great in that regard, always keeping you abreast of the latest developments, asking if you wanted to be involved with trials on some of the new aids and what have you.
And you know, the 11 years I've been coming here, the staff is so friendly. I don't think there's been any staff, the front desk staff I think they're all still here. You come in, you can tell in your waiting room, everybody feels special. I've never seen David seem harried or unhappy. He's a very upbeat person, and Louise is so easy to talk with. So I think it really pays to go to a professional.
So our experience is over 30 years together, and in a variety of different situations, first as a referring physician, and then referring for hearing aids, and finally being fitted myself. And in all these ways, I've been absolutely thrilled and delighted with the quality of care that I've received.
Just in closing, I'd like to say that I've taken the opportunity to recommend South Shore Hearing Center to my friends. They have been very, very, very pleased with the service they have received. And I look forward to continuing that relationship as well with the folks here at South Shore Hearing Center. Again, always a friendly group, always on top of their game and providing what I consider to be the best service available in this area.